I'm gonna request 30.
Okay, 1 moment. I'm gonna set it for 20 minutes. You may proceed.
All right. I will call Pamela Romero. Please state your name.
Pamela Romero.
And ma'am, are you the mother of Alejandra Rodriguez?
I am.
And who is the father of Alejandra?
Jose Alfredo Rodriguez.
Did you and Mr. Rodriguez sign an acknowledgement of paternity for this child?
Yes, we have.
Have you been married to anyone else?
No, I have not, nor have I ever been married.
Okay, could there possibly be anyone else who is the father of this child?
No.
Okay, and there's a prior order establishing the paternity for Isaiah and another child, correct?
My other child, referring to Gianni.
Devonni, yes, Gianni, yes.
Yes, Gianni's deceased.
Okay, and when was Gianni deceased?
A year ago, April 22nd of 2023.
Okay, but you still have the child Isaiah and then the new child Alejandra, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Has there been any family violence between you and Mr. Rodriguez?
Just verbal.
But nothing physical?
Not in a long time, no.
Okay. Is there any reason that you would
Wait,
not?
so go back. She said not in a long time. She asked you,
Okay.
has there ever been any
No.
family violence? Well, why did you say not in a long time?
Well, because when we first started dating, there was maybe reports for assault, but no more.
Okay, so the question is ever. And so
Yes.
let's look on the previous order, counsel. What I need to see.
There was nothing ordered in the previous order.
Okay, and the date of that order, counsel, is
January 3rd, 2018.
okay, and no family violence was found in that order.
Correct, and no non-disclosure in that
Okay.
order.
And so, ma'am, since January 2018, has there been any family violence between you and the father?
No.
Have you ever been granted any restraining orders or protective orders against him, or has he been granted any against you?
No.
Have you or him been arrested for any type of harassment, stalking, or violence?
No.
Okay. And has he ever threatened to harm you or the children since 2018 or vice versa?
No.
Okay, counsel for the state, you may proceed.
Okay. Where are these children currently living? Are they living with you or living with Mr. Rodriguez?
They are living with me. They're staying with the father during the week when I work.
Are they staying?
Sir, you're going to be asked a lot of the same questions. Please don't interrupt her testimony. Go ahead, Ms. Warren.
Are they staying with him during the day or are they staying with him overnight?
They are staying with him overnight.
Okay, how long have they been doing that?
Isaiah has been there a couple of months. Alejandra, I get her.
I need you to be very specific. In April of this year, March of this year, what month?
Maybe started March or end of April.
March. And how old is Isaiah?
Isaiah is 16 years old.
And why has he been staying there since March?
Because I had some issues with Isaiah's behavior and at school.
Okay.
And I asked father for help while I was working so that someone would supervise him during the day when no one was there to supervise him at home.
And what's the other child's name?
Alejandra Rodriguez.
And how old is she?
She's 5.
And how long has she been staying over there overnight?
Well, she just went over there Tuesday of this week again.
And what's the game plan regarding her with staying?
So I pick her up whenever I'm off after work Fridays. unless she wants to stay with her father for the weekend.
Okay. And how long has this been going on? Since last week or
Since
before?
she got out of school,
Okay. And so when was that?
she got out of school
End of May?
end of May, somewhere end of May.
When school starts back, what's going to be the game plan for her?
She will be going back to my house with me.
When school starts back in the fall, Isaiah's going to stay with dad?
Isaiah should be coming back with me to school. He's on probation right now.
He's on probation?
So we're currently, that is
Wait,
correct.
you broke up. Did you say he's on probation?
Yes,
For what?
for a drug charge at school.
Okay. All right. Counsel for the state, you may proceed.
Okay, are you seeking to remain the conservator with the right to designate the residence of Isaiah and be named the joint managing conservator with the right to designate the residence of Alejandra?
I don't understand your question.
Okay. Do you agree to be joint managing conservator, co-parent with Mr. Rodriguez for both these children? Let me start with that.
Sorry, ma'am, but we're having really bad connection.
Okay. Joint managing conservator, having both of you having the rights of a parent to make decisions for your children. Are you in agreement that both of you should have those rights?
For decisions for my two children, yes.
Okay. Are you asking to be the parent that has the exclusive right to designate the residence, the primary residence of these children?
Can you repeat yourself?
Are
You
you,
continue to break off, ma'am.
okay, are you asking the court, and Judge, can you hear me okay? Okay,
I can hear you just fine. I think it's
Okay.
the connection.
okay. Are you asking to be the parent that decides where the children live primarily?
Yes.
And I need to ask another question. You said, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to pry, but there's certain information that we need to have. You stated the other child is deceased. Do you have?
That is correct.
Was that reported, Ms. Warren? Did you know that?
They did tell us that in the breakout today.
But I mean, is that reflective for any type of arrears? That's all that I wanted to bring out. Okay, and you said, ma'am, that was April of last year, correct?
Yes, April 22nd.
April 22nd of and
Of
how
20
old was the child? Of
He was 8 years old.
8, okay. All right, go ahead, Ms. Warren.
Okay. And are you asking, or do you agree on a geographic restriction of Dallas and contiguous counties?
Restrictions as for with what?
Of where you're going to reside with the children in Dallas County or counties that touch Dallas?
I'm sorry, I don't think I'm understanding. I don't want to answer yes or no. I don't get your question again.
I'm asking if you agree to be your residence to be in Dallas or counties that touch Dallas. Your residence,
like Johnson or Tarrant.
anything that touches Dallas County.
Johnson and Tarrant do not touch Dallas. Is that
Okay, well,
what county do you live in?
I live in Johnson County.
Oh. Touching counties to Dallas would be Tarrant and Collin. I don't believe Johnson touches it.
Okay.
So she's asking, are you agreeing to live in the contiguous or touching counties of Dallas? Yes or no?
Well, I guess the answer is no, since I live in Johnson County.
Okay. So do you want to be allowed to move anywhere, or do you want to be restricted to Dallas?
She
and
said
continue-
no, because she lives in
and-
Johnson County. She said
And
no.
I was going to add Johnson County to that. Either those counties and Johnson County.
Yes, I would.
You would. Dallas and contiguous and Johnson County. You would agree to that restriction.
So okay, so I want to be able to live like nearby Tarrant, Johnson.
So I have a question. How long have you
Okay.
lived in Johnson County?
About maybe 2 years,
Oh, then isn't
maybe
that,
about right before my
isn't
son
that a
passed.
problem, Ms. Warren, if she's been living there for 2 years with the children? We'll take a recess on the case. I'll let y'all talk to him some more.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. We still waiting for our interpreter?
Interpreter's here. Y'all need to send him back to the breakout room. She's been living outside of Dallas County for more than 2 years. And so have the
Right.
children. So y'all need to talk about that, those legal significance to that. So have them to rejoin the breakout room.
Okay. As I'm going to see if an attorney would be able to speak with them on that
Mhm.
instead of the
Mhm.
CS.